Hello and welcome back to Touhou Puppet Play Enhanced Reloaded. In the last part, I did Blaine's gym, and then Bill just kind of forced me to come to the Sevii Islands, so now I'm at the Sevii Islands, and what we're gonna do with the next couple parts is, I guess, do stuff at the Sevii Islands. But before I did anything, I just wanted to mention, remember the new microphone? The one that I used for 2 episodes of The Walking Dead, and then it was so awful for the second part that I stopped using it? It happened like 2 weeks ago, and I'm finally tried to get over it, and I'm trying to use the new microphone again. One thing I forgot about this new microphone, which in hindsight is pretty fucking stupid for me to have forgotten. There actually was like a little thing in the box that was in the bag that I didn't really think about, and then later realized, yeah, you're supposed to put this thing on the microphone. It's like a little muffler thing, so that's on there now. So I assume that will help deal with background noise, but I don't have background noise right now, so I can't exactly have anything to test it with. But I don't know, the 20 to 30 seconds that I tested earlier, it sounded fine, so even with the muffler on, my voice should be fine. Whether that helps it with background noise, who knows? Hopefully it does. Anyway, the Sevii Islands, that's what they're called, right? I'm not confusing these with something different from the anime, am I? I don't remember what happens here. The plot just kind of stops until I'm done with these islands, because they're the new thing in Fire Red, but it happens before the post-game, so yeah, we're just gonna walk around and see what happens. Hi, sightseeing, are you? Isn't the warm climate here great? Isn't the warm climate here great? I can read words. One island, friends gather at Knot Island. Here we are on an island smack in the middle of nowhere. We're lucky to have an upstanding young man like Celio here. My granddaughter was in a tizzy over Celio's friend. Something about a famous Pokemaniac? I'm not sure what that means, but Celio's quite the man. Is he? So yeah, I do have a couple things I want to talk about, but I'm just gonna explore the town first. Get to the point where we're just battling trainers again. Young people all want to go off to big cities, but I want to stay here forever. I get you. Fucking hate cities. If I never have to live in a city in my entire life, that'd be great. On sunny days, I step out and gaze upon the volcano. That's my daily routine. Let me think, when was the last time Mount Ember erupted? And now we just surf. Okay. Surfing on my bucket. Is there any, anything here? Anything? Nope, guess not. Pretty sure this water route is like extremely short. Yeah, why does this even exist? I don't know, but it does. Nothing but Marasas here, level 10 Marasas. So that's important. Why is there water over there? There's just a patch of water over here. What could be over here? Who knows? A singular item, wow. Max Repel. Cool. Anything over here? Oh, it's a level 12 Marasa. Really going up in the world, that one. Nope, that just exists as an alternate way to get through, I guess. There's still Smash Rocks, and I haven't learned Rock Smash. Who do I have in front? What's going on here? I have Tenkai at front, even though she's level 39, so let's switch that. Sugumi's only level 37, which I guess makes sense. She was the one I trained up from level 5 not a long time ago. I took a break from swimming only to have you challenge me. So, you're gonna have water type, despite the fact that you're in the sand, right? Yep. Right, so yeah, thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, Kitten. You know, everyone's favorite occasional co-host of these videos. He got fixed yesterday. So, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if that means he's gonna whine less or whine more. I don't know. But yep, that was a thing. We had to the pet place where I live wouldn't do it for like another month, so we had to go to travel to where my grandparents live in order to do it. We did that 2 days ago, and we came back yesterday. And it's like freaking weird because when we... Alright. Miss Hustle over here. Can't hit 100% accurate moves. Oh, why do I have you? Conversion? What does that even do? Steel type! Cool! This better still kill you. Good. Isn't Steel super effective against Dark in this game for some reason? You wanna learn a move, Segumi? Any move at all, really? I don't know how moves work. I don't know how learning moves work in this game, because in Pokemon, like, when you use a stone evolution, Pokemon just stop learning moves, but that's not how it works in this game, right? If I use the shards, they're gonna still learn moves, right? That wouldn't just make the shards objectively worse than the non-shard forms, right? Right? I don't know. Yeah. I've mentioned this before about how the way the puppets work is different depending on the game. My lunch filled us up, so will you battle us for some exercise? And the Touhou game that Asprey FM is playing right now. It's the one where it's one of those where the way it works is a lot more simple because it has chibi form and then normal form and then extra form. Every Pokemon has 3 forms instead of all this weird shard business. I much prefer it that way, the whole shard thing. Never really been a fan of it. But that's how these earlier ones work. Well, this isn't really an earlier one. It's called Enhanced or Loaded, so it's like an updated version of like an older one, I think. But anyhow, I was talking about so the cat had to leave. The kitten had to leave for like a day to go to my grandparents, where you go to the place to get fixed there. And when he came back, like the cat, not Orin, she seems to be acting the same way she always is. But the other cat that actually like played with the kitten sometimes, we didn't like him at first, but we got used to him. He's acting fucking weird. Acting like he doesn't recognize the kitten that was gone for a singular day, and it's like, I know the cat's really stupid. Every cat except Orin. No, Orin's pretty stupid too, but she's like the least stupid one. But like, I know the cat's stupid, but like, he was gone for a day, why does he not recognize the kitten? I don't know. Did the procedure of getting fixed make him just, like, smell different or something? I don't know. Hopefully he fucking gets over it. Because he's been acting weird ever since the kitten got back. But yeah, the kitten whined a little bit last night, but like, it didn't. He has like this guttural growl that he did, where it would like it'd start out as a whine, and then he'd go real deep into it and get a lot louder. And he didn't like do that when he was whining last time, so I don't know. Hopefully, if that means that even if he continues to whine, he will do it less and less loudly. You know, everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. You shouldn't just eat random shit. I mean, you're a picnicker, so you probably know what berries will and won't kill you, you know? And I'm going to have to go to the Pokemon Center just to refresh discharge because I've complained about this multiple times in the series. The fact that Pokemon's like the only RPG I've ever played where you can't reliably renew your MP. Nasty plot. Yeah, that's really good. Certainly a lot better than battery charge. Right, so one thing I wanted to talk about, and now that I'm going to talk about it, that means that I'm probably going to actually have to do it now because I talked about doing it. So I uploaded the Klaus cover yesterday, or not yesterday, before I started recording this. What is that? What is Thief's accuracy? Why are you missing Thief and like hitting everything else? What? 100. 100. Why are you... I mean, I know it's not 100, but you seem to be just fine hitting the wind move, but as soon as I hit Thief, so we don't have to waste the PP, You just can't hit the rat. But yeah, now that I uploaded the Klaus cover, I no longer have any covers to upload, which means I need to make another one. But here's the thing I've been thinking. I think I said a couple episodes of this series, I'm pretty sure, that I'm not doing covers of full games anymore. And I've been thinking about that. Oh, blown. And I think I might do at least one more. And what I'm talking about is, you know, I was gonna do Touhou 10 before Seijua's theme pissed me off, and I decided to do Touhou 13 instead. And I've just been thinking, like, I think I should go ahead and do Touhou 10. And the main reason I've been thinking about that is, you know what, I'm gonna go heal before I fight either of you. Like, this is the beginning of, you know, it's been 2025 for like a couple days now. And this is supposed to be the year where, like, I graduate college, and then after that I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna do with my life. And there's a pretty good chance that whatever I end up doing with my life after that, I may not have any time, or at least a lot less time, to do any of this stuff. And because of that, I don't know, there's a decent chance that, like, at some point I just might not be able to do this anymore, so I figured while I'm able to do this, might as well try to do the stuff that I want to do. And, you know, there's some tracks in Touhou 10 that I want to do a cover of. Like, and then, like, I like most tracks in Touhou 10. In fact, I can't really think of any that I dislike. So I figured I should just do Touhou 10's soundtrack. It's probably gonna be pretty fucking difficult, even not counting Native Faith. There's a lot of parts in Mountain of Faith where it's like there are multiple parts where you like Minariko's theme doesn't sound that bad at first. It sounds really simple, but then you're like, wait, there's a piano part under the trumpet part that you gotta do as well. It's like, saying is I'm doing all of Touhou 10 is probably going to be an undertaking, but it's what I want to do because there are tracks in that game that I want to play, and like it would, if I ultimately am not able to do any of this stuff anymore, I think it should be, you know, I've said Touhou 10's my favorite game, so I feel like if I do this whole thing of doing the entire soundtrack for the entire game, I should at least do it for the game that is my favorite, you know? So there, you know, I've said it, so now I need to do it. Will I start doing it later today? Who knows? But yeah, I need to start making another cover, and it might as well be that one. I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to just, like, start Seijua's theme again. Like, I've had the notes, but I don't think they might not be right. I don't know, I need to go over it again. I guess speaking of, you know, Klaus's theme, which I did, I honestly don't know how many more Lennon covers I'm even going to do anymore, because, like, you know, Touhou has a shit ton of music, and, I like a lot of it. And even the ones I don't like, you know, I do the whole playing through a whole game thing, so I end up playing some themes I don't like that much anyway. Lennon, I'm gonna be honest, I've played most of what I really want to play. The only themes I can really think of off the top of my head that I really want to do at this point is, Garaya's theme, which I've tried to do multiple times, and I just can't do it, because its intro is kind of fucking insane. And even, like, trying to slow it down, I can't really do it. And, which is a shame, because, like, the rest of the theme doesn't sound that hard, but, like, the intro is kind of like, what? And then there's Choki's theme, which I'd like to do. Especially since if I did Shoki and Matori's theme, that would be every final boss theme in the game, technically. but it sounds really difficult, and it's kind of a repetitive song, so I don't know if that's what worries me about trying to do covers of really repetitive songs, is when you do a cover of it, a single instrument, I don't think the repetitiveness really works sometimes, because sometimes the repetitiveness works because like another layer is added to it, like another instrument, and when you can't do that, it doesn't really work. You know what I'm saying? Alright. That one's level 39, so let's just put Kashiwagi up front, sure. Dress appropriately for battle, leave that frivolous outfit. Alright, what do you have? An Ichirin, huh? Are you flying type? I don't remember. Hopefully you're not. But yeah, anyway, there's Skiraya's theme, which I can't play the intro of. There's Choki's theme, which sounds really hard. And then there's Matori's theme, which is like really repetitive and really long. I don't know if a cover of that would necessarily sound very good either. And other than that, there's like a handful of stage themes, maybe? Like, I like that one stage theme from 4's Energy Light, what is that? Wow, you really learn a bunch of useless native moves, don't you? Yeah, you have that one theme from 4. This one stage theme that's like, it's like the marching sounding one. It happens, I think, on the Toad stage. It's like really, like, doot, 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 doot. That one. I guess I'd like to play that one, maybe, but I don't know. And then, there's like other stage themes that I like in Linen 4, but I wouldn't necessarily want to make a cover of, like, that one theme that happens in the Inverted Castle, where most of that theme's okay, but there's just one part that I really like, the part that goes like doot 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 doot, you know, that part? I don't know if I want to do a whole cover just to play that part. And then I like the stage 6 themes of those games. Well, like, I don't think they'd be very good themes to make a cover of, especially like the one from Matori, because a lot of it is like a minute of just like weird noise that I wouldn't be able to cover, you know? So yeah, what I'm saying is, there's a good chance that I don't make any more Lennon covers simply because I've played what I wanted to play for the most part, and even the things I have left to want to play, I don't know if I necessarily, like, it would be a good idea to make a cover of it, you know? So yeah. Light the fire in your heart, Ember Spa. Which means, like, if I'm not making Lennon covers anymore, there's a good chance that I don't really make any videos about the series at all until, that new game comes out and is translated, which I'll still play. Could you help me out with my training? There's just a bunch of fighters around here, huh? Crush Girl, that's okay. They call them Battle Girls in most other Pokemon games I've played. Speaking of Crush, that's a fucking extra ancestry's weird squishing rubbery sound. Yeah, I was mentioning about how we had to go to my grandparents to go get the cat fixed the other day. Before we left, I was watching an AskBFM stream. He was playing Pokemon, or he was playing the Touhou game, and I went back and watched what I missed last night, and I found out that I missed like half an hour of Touhou music talk, and that made me a bit sad, because I wish I would have been there when that was talked about, but I was not. Soaking in a hot spring pool is therapeutic, people say. Because, you know, I like Touhou music a lot. Have a look at my face. See how smooth my skin is? The hot springs water keeps my skin younger than my age. Okay, I could just walk into this bath with these naked old men. My favorite part of bathing comes up right after this. I enjoy a bowl of chowder to warm me from the inside, too. Water is perfectly warm, it feels exquisite. Yukari and the Bonica were fully refreshed. This is heavenly. The water warmed me to my core. You should jump in too. Go to the middle, relax, and get good and warm. Right, is this how it is in the original game? Because I know in, I think in Ruby and Sapphire, they have, like, the spa place, where I think whether you can go to the female section or male section is dependent on your character. So is that how it is too, or is it just always these two old guys, whether you play as Red or Leaf? I don't know. I think there was a part in a previous episode, I think the warden called me son. Does he do that regardless of the character's gender? Because I'm basically asking this question because, you know, Maribel here, she was just kind of slapped on top of the trainer class, and I think it'd be funny if, like, they slapped Maribel on top of Red instead of Leaf. That, I don't know, it'd be funny. Hot springs go hand in hand with volcanoes. The Ember Spa here, well, I made it years ago. I hewed the pool right out of a gigantic boulder by hand. I was using this at the time. I suppose I could part with it. Oh. Well, okay, I know the answer to this question, but I might as well ask it anyway. Can anyone here learn Rock Smash? Why do I even bother? Yorihime can fucking summon every god in the universe, but she can't tell anyone first to fucking rock! Alright, so I guess I'm gonna come back here with Ichirin, I guess. She can crush a rock because she has the mighty, derpy-looking Cloud Man with her. Okay, we went from level 12 Marasas to level 40 Chiris pretty quickly. But yeah, you know, they talked about Touhou music. So I wish I was there. I probably wouldn't have added much, but, you know, I wish I was there. I don't really add much in general. I don't know. I started talking in Asprey FM's chat, like, what, like, over 2 years ago at this point, and I feel like back then I used to say stuff more, but I don't know, at some point I just kind of, like, I don't know, ran out of things to say, because it's very rare that I say anything besides just, like, posting emotes every now and then. I don't know. Still would have liked to be there regardless. He really doesn't like Touhou 13 soundtrack, which I really don't blame him, because I'm gonna be honest, even after playing through all of 13 soundtrack, like, I've gained a bit more of an appreciation for some of the tracks, but it's still, I'd still say it's overall my second least favorite. The weather is gorgeous, perfect for a battle. It's probably my second least favorite OST out of the main Windows games. Not because I dislike it, not at all. It's just stiff competition, you know. But yeah, I like 17 less. That has a lot to do with the fact that Unlocated Hell I hate. I hate Unlocated Hell. It's the only Touhou theme I listen to that actually makes me annoyed to listen to. So there's that, and then the fact that 17 has like a bunch of stage themes that I couldn't really be bothered to listen to. Although 16 has that too. I don't know, maybe 16 is actually my second least favorite. I'd really have to think about it. But yeah, even saying that, like, I like all of them. I don't know if do I like the... I don't know if I'd say it. Do I like the original Touhou music, like, more than the average Touhou fan does? Because, like, I feel like for the average Touhou fan, you probably listen to, like, the originals sometimes, but you probably listen to, like... They probably listen to, like, remixes and stuff a lot more, so their opinions of the overall tracks are more based on remixes they've heard on them, rather than the original. Because I'll be honest, like, this might be, like, I feel like I've listened to less remixed versions of Touhou music and listened more to the original. A lot more than the average Touhou fan who's been a fan of Touhou for as long as I have would. You know, I've been a fan for, like, 9 years. And, like, I mean, I've listened to remixes, but, like, most of them, like, the vast majority of them are from fan games. Of course, I've listened to, like, I've still listened to a bit, just because some point you're going to, but I feel like, you know, I haven't listened to as much as you would expect me to have. Oh right, draw line is not priority move, it's just better than cut. And I had to get rid of my priority move, right. But yeah, it's like, because I listen to Touhou music when I drive, and you know, I drive a lot, not recently because I've been on break, but when I'm not on break, I drive like 6 out of 7 days of the week. That entire time I'm driving, I listen to the playlist, which is still, despite all the music I've added to it from past year, from adding all the music from the videos I made, and then use them as an excuse to put them on my playlist. It's still mostly Touhou music, so I listen to a lot of the original Touhou music. I don't know. I feel like that makes it to where I probably listen to the original Touhou music more than most Touhou fans do, because most Touhou fans probably listen to remixes that they like more than the originals, which, you know, there are remixes I like more than the originals, but, you know, they're not in my playlist, so I don't listen to them, you know? But yeah, that is to say, you know, you stupid, spinny, green-haired. Well, I definitely need to go back to the center now. But yeah, that is to say, you know, I'm saying 17 and 16 and 13 are my least favorites. That doesn't mean I dislike them at all. It's just very stiff competition, because I like every soundtrack from the games a lot. You know? Poison jab, huh? Can you not kill me instantly, please? Wow, you didn't at all, actually. I do have to wonder how much of this island is left. Is it worth going back to the beginning just to revive Yorihime? Probably not, considering she's no longer the lowest level. I've lost it all again, have you? But yeah, Touhou music, good. But, you know, it's not surprising for me to say. I think I've said this multiple times. I got into this series because of its music. And just, I liked everything well enough to where I eventually looked into it and liked it more, you know? How much more is this? Mount Ember. Yeah, let me just go back for Ichirin. Got rocks and jet. Yeah, that's another thing I could talk about with, you know, me getting through Touhou because of the music. You know, later on in that same Asprey FM stream, he started talking about anime and stuff, which is, you know, the thing he talks about pretty often. And the thing about is, when he talks about that is, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. And, you know, not surprising that in the chat of a Touhou streamer, most people there knew what he was talking about when I don't, because, yeah, I got into Touhou because of the music, and a lot of the other aspects I just kind of liked enough to get up to like it. But it's like, I don't know, I feel like I need to get an Ichirin. I feel like I'm very different from a lot of Touhou fans in the fact that I don't really necessarily, I don't know, I'm not a weeb in any definition of the word. What do you mean? I have to go all the way back to Cinnabar to use my fucking PC? Why? Why is that a feature? Why did I do that? Oh my god, do I have to go back to one island? Game? Game. So, let me get this straight. I can't go back to Cinnabar Island in order to... And while I'm on one island, I can't check my PC to change my so I am stuck with whatever fucking team I have until the end of this. Why the fuck would you do that? What if I just came here with like a level 5 Magikarp, huh? Now, don't ask me how the fuck I'd beat Blaine with level 5 Magikarp, but just humor me here. What do I do then? Because I can't fucking leave here, and I can't check. This was a terrible decision. Why the fuck did they do this? Yeah, so I just can't break any rocks or move any rocks because, for some arbitrary fucking reason, the PC doesn't work. Wow. I mean, I know this is just like for the most part, this is just like a port of Fire Red, but I really wish this mod would have changed that, because that's just a blatantly stupid decision. Yeah, you can't change your Pokemon until you're done with this side quest. That's fucking stupid. So I'm gonna have to come back to this area later to get whatever these items are, these rocks that I can't do anything about, because none of my Pokemon can learn Brick Break, or whatever the fuck it's called. Rock Smash? Yeah, that. Or Strength. None of them can, for some reason. But yeah, I'm not a weeb in for any, like, in either the, likes Japanese culture or watches anime definition is the word. I'm not. I don't know. I think I've said this a couple times, I'm just not. Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt, the explosion would be at the end of us? How terrifying is that? So, you know, when people talk about anime, I don't watch anime for the most part, except for, like, you know, I watch Nichijou, and then I watched Saturday morning 4Kids anime. Not because I have anything against anime, it's because I don't watch TV. And anime is TV. Over here, we'll try digging here. That treasure the admin's been talking about should be here. What the? You're in the way, get lost. Alright, so that was a waste of time. So I guess I go to Touhou Island now. I did all that stuff to get, to move a rock, and then I found out I can't move a rock. Wow. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't think this version, I don't think part of the game's very good. It seems very like they threw some shit together so that the remake would have more content than the original. And it's just like, this is just fucking a bunch of items, there's a bunch of trainers, and items I can't get because you won't let me go get my HM users. I don't know. I don't remember anything about Touhou Island. 3-item island is a really weird side quest. You know, we'll get there later, it's almost at 30 minutes here. You know, I'll be able to go back and listen to this recording and see if the microphone sounds fine. I mean, it should. It sounded fine in the Walking Dead recording where I had no background noise, and there was no background noise so far. Neighbors have not started to cut any wood. Like, sorry about all the speed up, by the way, but like, I'm just like, all of that will just be tedium of me going backwards. So, okay, we're gonna go to Touhou Island now. Whoop-de-doo. Touhou Island. Danger, fast current, fishing and surfing prohibited. Okay, surely I can use my PC here, right? 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 Have you visited the game corner already? It's no good to go alone, you have to take a friend along. Why? Why do I need a friend to gamble my life savings away? Not many people live on Touhou Island. There is this old lady who lives out on the Cape. She's been there since I don't know when. Right, so one island took longer than it should have, mainly because I went back and forth like 5 times when I didn't really need to. Anyway, in the next part, we'll do 2 island and then maybe 3 islands. We'll see you then, bye.